Violent crime is up 40% under this prime minister. In 2022, approximately 9,600 vehicles were stolen in the Toronto area alone, representing a 300% increase since 2015. What happened in 2015?
What happened?
I know, he happened.
To start moving forward on gun control in real ways while the Conservatives cozy up to the American gun lobbies. We've continued to step up and keeping Canadians safe.
Wow, is he ever losing control of himself?
Canadian Parliament, it's all chaotic there, isn't it? Well, it certainly got heated this week between Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and the Conservative leader of the opposition, Pierre Poilievre, on a recent crime spikes there north of the border. Does it sound familiar? Well, it sounds certainly like what we're dealing with in the United States as well. Joining me now is the host of the Charbonne Report, Michael Charbonne. Michael, your reaction to the exchange there? I love to see them go at it like that. It's great.
You know, it's time that our Canadian politics had a little frivolity. He's challenging Trudeau. Trudeau's getting his shirt all tied in a rung. And what the real problem is that even his gun control situation is crippling people in the western part of Canada. It's not dealing with illegal guns that are coming through the United States, and it's not legal gun owners that are the problem. But this is a typical thing. And then they start to talk, oh, he's going to bring Trumpian stuff to Canada. You know what? That dodge and weave is good for basketball, but it doesn't work in politics. Poilievre is leading 54%. Trudeau's in the dumpers at 46%, and he's trending down. Canadians are sick and tired of what he's done. We've got inflation, so a little bit of competition in the House of Commons is good. We got a $40 billion debt last year, and it cost us $35 billion a year to service it. Yeah. There's a lot of similarities that you guys are having in the United States, and we want to change. Many people want to change, John.
You look at Poilievre, though, and you see that exchange there between Trudeau. You don't really typically see that. It seems like a lot of the Canadian politicians have a little bit more, I don't know, respect for one another. They let each other talk. But it's good to see that there's a little bit of, rivalry there between the two of them, and it seems to be rallying the House.
Absolutely it is. You need to have a little, come on, get up and go. I mean, politicians love to talk like this and talk about decorum. It's boring. We don't live it anymore. I mean, Trump broke the mold. Trump stood up and did a press conference for, an hour and took question after question after question. Yeah. Poilievre understands that Canadians want to hear it straight, John.
Yeah, absolutely. And the polls obviously show, as you mentioned, that Canadians do support him. I want to get on to this, though. There is the transgender issue now that's impacting Alberta, which is, for those Americans, it's a conservative province, a lot of oil and gas there. But the premier there is called out, or is under fire, you might say. I'll let you take it from there.
Yeah, there's been a statement that they do not want to address children under the age of 18 going through surgery without the explicit permission of their parents. That we're going through times which are tough. And many other people before have gone through times which are tough as well. But social media and some of this indoctrination that people are saying are affecting children are putting them in a position to make a decision that they're not old enough to understand. Listen, if you're over 18 and that is the path that you wish to take, there are lots of support. Society embraces that if that is your decision. But under a certain age, it's not right. And I think you're having the same challenge in the United States. No one's taking away trans rights or anything to do with the gay community. It's that there has to be an age limit. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a situation.
We're running out of time, but I want to get to this real quickly. This assisted dying eligibility. This is something Canada's been talking about. Just give us an update. It's been now pushed down the road a little bit, right?
That's right. There was a legislation that was talking about using mental health, that if you had mental problems, you could be able to get MAID, it's medical assistance in dying. Well, that was pushed back because there were some grave considerations that mental health may not be the right excuse to utilize this service. I mean, Canada's going to be one of the largest who've had their people utilize the service, John.
What I love having you on is you show what's happening in Canada and America, and they're very, very similar in how all these issues are intertwined and how closely our countries are aligned as well. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, John.
Michael Charbonne, appreciate it. Well, that's going to do it here for Sunday Report. Thank you so much for watching. Sunday Agenda starts right now with Lydia Serrana.